Yeah, we are in the place to be. Yeah.
What's going on? Sunday evening live stream. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks too long. Thank you guys for joining me for the Sunday evening live stream. I have not been able to stream the last 2 times. So last Wednesday and last Sunday I've not been able to stream. I missed you guys. But yeah, obviously last Sunday was the Bills game. The first AFC championship the Bills have been in 25 years, so I could not stream. It was a late night game, unfortunately. Josh, hey, what's up? Yeah, I missed it too, friend. It's good to be back. And yeah, Wednesday. I mean, fortunately enough, I was lucky enough to be vaccinated against COVID-19, but the second vaccination made me a little sick, so I wasn't able to stream. But yeah, it's so awesome to be back. Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. And yeah, we're gonna get right into it. Feel free to use the chat to your heart's content, of course. And let me know how the video is. I did some messing around with it, and it should look a lot more sharp. Some of the settings before were really messing it up, actually. So I hope it's looking really good. But yeah, we're gonna hop onto the server and get started. And the plan for today, oh jeez. The plan for today is there's a lot of people online tonight. I don't know if there's something going on. Did I miss something or what? But yeah, a lot of people on tonight. But yeah, so the plan is to continue work on the villager trading hall / villager breeder, which is the last room inside the base that we're going to be building. And looks like we have some gifts actually. And I'm trying to X surprise, but it's not working because I already know what they are. This one's actually from, well, they're both actually from Zavom, my good friend on the server, and Redstone Wizard Incumbent. So the incredible Zavom wanted to send you this Valentine's Day. Wanted to send you this Valentine's Day. Okay, yeah. So enjoy this digital heart sent just for you. Spread the love this season. For more info, visit his shop. So yeah, so we'll probably check that out. I guess he opened a new shop. I think this is a promotional for his new shop. But yeah, he's leaving little hearts for everybody across the server, which is really nice. And a ton of purple blocks. So he was aware that I was using his shulker farm, which if we kind of need something to do, I'll possibly make another trip over to the shulker farm because we now have way more than enough purple blocks that we'll ever need probably for the entire season, unless we build something out of purple blocks. Josh says, hope you feel better today. I do, friend. Thank you so much. Yeah, it was just kind of like a little one-day bug thing. Yeah, I guess everybody's been saying that the second dose or even the first dose of the vaccine that they've been getting really kind of messes with you and makes you sick. I think it just puts your immune system kind of into a weird spot, kind of makes you go all out of whack. But yeah, I'm feeling really, really good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, so the plan, if you guys haven't seen the latest episode on the server, the plan is to make progress in the villager trading hall. So the villager breeder is pretty much good to go. The last thing we have to do, which I think is the first thing we're going to do in this stream, is collect another villager from the nearby village because we need a total of 3 villagers for this breeder. So there was a bit of an issue with the breeder, if you guys did see the end of the latest episode, in that this farmer who's supposed to be staying in there was like able to sleep in the beds, and we don't want that to happen. So the fix for that, as far as I knew, I thought that was fixed in Windows 16, but I guess not, was that if you had a partially visible block here, or a block that the villager could see through partially, they could then access the bed and sleep. So I just put full blocks there and then another trap door, and I've had good luck with that so far, no issues. I just need to get the 2 additional villagers into here. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to the village that's nearby our palace, and we're going to grab ourselves our villager, and then we'll get him into the tower. And of course there's a server reset. There's always server resets when I start streaming. But also, if you haven't seen up to this point either, we've finally been able to replace all the spires with our gold blocks, which is super amazing. Thank you so much to Dratch for the connected texture, which looks super awesome. It's a lot of gold blocks. I love gold! It's like 15,000 gold blocks. So another quick update. Once we get the inside of the palace done, once we get the villager trading hall done, we're going to start building up the city itself. And I think the first thing we're going to build is we're going to have like a wall around the whole city, which is just going to be gigantic and kind of loop all the way around to meet with the palace. Did I just get a DM yet? Do you have any mossy stone brick mini blocks? I don't really have any mini blocks. Yeah, I'm not a big collector of mini blocks. Josh is glad you're better, but yeah, vaccines normally have the chance for that. I heard the game didn't go too well. Oh yeah, took a while to make look good. Can't lie, I'm glad you like it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, it's perfect, so thank you so much for the time you put into that. And yeah, the game didn't go too well. I mean, overall, it's this pretty simple fact. Uh-oh. There's a lot of people online, so the server might be a bit glitchy. Yeah, there's a lot of chunks that aren't loading right now. There hasn't been 18 people on the server in a while. I guess everybody's trying to get their time in. But anyway, yeah, the game didn't go too well. Overall, the Kansas City Chiefs are just a better team. I really didn't expect the Buffalo Bills to win. But of course I cheered for them through and through until the bitter end. Warlord, hey, what's going on? Welcome, welcome. Currently just trying to grab another villager for my trading hall. It's like these 2 guys, one of them will do. If I can get them into a boat, that is... Or even a minecart. I think a minecart will be a lot easier. Was it a valiant fight regardless? It was. It wasn't like they absolutely destroyed us. If they destroyed us, it would have just been painful the whole time. Sorry, I'm gonna turn off weather. Even though it's raining right now. I mean, it's raining in this chunk, but not this chunk. It's kind of odd. But okay. Remember me, Warlord, of course I remember you. How's it going? Anyway, it's time to get one of these bad boys into a minecart. Hopefully we don't get a sheep. Oh, good. Okay, that was easy enough. Alright. So let's see if we can get him up here. And then we'll see if we can just get him out of the minecart and put him into a boat. That'll make it easier for at least the first part. I know how it is to support a team similar. The rugby team I support went the whole of 2020 without a home win and barely won at all. Luckily, that changed at the end of last year. Yeah, the Buffalo Bills were really bad for a very long time, and it was very hard to watch them. But they're my team. They always have been my team. I was born and raised watching them. So, come on, get up there, get up there. There we go. Okay, you. I don't care what you do. You can stay here. Now I'm gonna put him in the boat because there is a pillager outpost right there, and I don't want to go by that, and that would just not be fun at all. Warlord says my computer is about to time out. Played too much on the new Friends SMP. Sorry, I'll have to go. That's no problem. Thank you for tuning in, friend. I haven't been able to stream the last couple times, last Wednesday and last Sunday, but I'm back at it. Keep an eye out for the latest vids. Josh says the best team that doesn't cheat anyway. Yeah. True dat, true dat. Alright, let's see if we can get this guy into a boat. I don't know if we will be able to. I'm gonna have to, like, surround him with blocks to make sure he doesn't get out. And then we'll see if we can get him into the boat. That's all the stone I have? Just use andesite. Whatever. Bloopity. And then I need the boat. Have I watched rugby before? Yes, I have, actually. My older brother actually... Where did I just picked up a random loom. I don't... Did I... No, I accidentally took the loom instead of the boat, didn't I? Yeah. Whoopsie. I have watched rugby before. My older brother actually used to play. How did I find it? So it's cool. The only thing is there's a I guess the players in the United States, I don't know how it is over there, but the players in the US are kind of not very friendly. Let's just put it that way. And like I said, my brother used to play, and he had fun, but he also didn't have fun because of the people he played with. They weren't very nice. Like I said, I'm being very reserved in me saying that. I mean, I guess that's just how male sports are in general. But, you know. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Alright, I think we should be good. Yeah, the US isn't known as one of the best countries for rugby. To be fair, it isn't as big over there. They're pretty friendly here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I mean, here it's, I mean, obviously the bigger sports are, I don't think there's a professional rugby, like there's any kind of professional rugby you can play in the US. I might be wrong. A lot of times if you end up playing rugby, you're just playing with like a club that just has tournaments with the local population. That's what my brother played with. He played with the club that was a part of our the college we were attending. We attended the same college, for the record. Yeah, he enjoyed it, but after a while he got sick of it because everybody was just very, like I said, I'm holding my tongue, but they were very mean. JK! Welcome back, friend. Good to be back. There's an international team, that's about all I know. Okay. Yeah, I have no clue how it works. There are a ton of sports in the US that have like national teams or like national leagues that you can play in, like the big leagues, the pro leagues. Like lacrosse. Lacrosse is a big one. But the thing is, like, lacrosse wouldn't necessarily... Yeah, the server's not really loading right now. Come on. Yeah, lacrosse is a pretty big one. But lacrosse doesn't generate as much revenue as, like, football, baseball, or basketball because there isn't as big of a following with lacrosse. I mean, I wouldn't say following, more so there's not enough fans. But, oh, Jesus. The city that I live in actually has its own professional lacrosse team, and there's a lot of dedicated fans in the city, which is pretty cool. And since it's not as big, the tickets are usually cheaper if you wanted to go to a game. Okay, well the server's about to restart. I think I'm actually just gonna leave the villager in there until the server restarts, because I get paranoid about that kind of thing. And then we're gonna have to see if we can get him up into the spire where the villager breeder is. It shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't think. I'm just kind of waiting around for the server to restart right now. Hello. How are you? As for how friendly it is here, there was a tournament with local teams across Europe. The Chiefs were in the final against a French team. Racing 92. To be continued? Oh, okay. Yeah, everybody's yeah. Okay, so the server restarted. We'll just hang out until it comes back. It was Chiefs' first final, Racing's third. Exeter won and Racing were distraught, but there are many images now of them sharing beers, being nice, etc. Yeah. I feel like a lot of times professional athletes have at least a little bit more drive to be friendly and more modest and humble for the most part. I mean, you do get some bad eggs, of course, but it's different when you're in like a club sport league or college or high school level. It's a lot different. People are a lot more conceited, I guess is the nice way of saying it. Coconut, hey. Hey, hey, hey. We're just waiting on the server reset right now. This should actually get a bunch of people off who are AFKing. So maybe that'll make the server a little less laggy. Coconut, it was you that asked me about note block music, right? I believe so. I haven't forgot, sorry. I've just been really busy with my bass and, well, I really hadn't been on the server lately because I was, you know, under the weather. But, yeah. For sure, lots of the time, there can be fighting on the field and they'll be having a beer after the match. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Every major sport has drama. There was actually a bit of fighting in the Bills game. A lot of times when you're competing at that level, when you're basically playing in the you know, the semifinal, which will decide whether or not you go to the Super Bowl, the players get very emotional and, you know, that kind of thing. So okay, it's mob central out here. I think I'm just gonna go sleep. Oh my god. Okay, hang on a second. Sorry, I kind of chickened out there, but there was way too many mobs. I was like the first one back on the server. Yeah, let's take a nap. Alright. It's to be expected, yeah, of course. Thomas the Thrup says, wow. Wow back at you, Thomas. Not sure what you're wowing. I mean, you can wow whatever you want, but thank you for joining the stream. Get out of here. Yeah, it's like it was mob central out here. Just trying to collect the XP. Let me check and make sure there's nothing. Okay, there's a husk. Oh, Jesus. Anyone buy Dark Prismarine still are not worth selling? I mean, Coconut, don't you guys have a Guardian farm? Or is she asking if anybody wants to buy it because you have a big surplus or something? I need to watch my back out here. I just don't want any mobs when I'm trying to transport my villagers. I think you guys could definitely relate to that. Where's my... Okay. Don't want that. Don't want that. I think I have... Do I even have potatoes already? I'm gonna keep that. I don't know if I have potatoes. I know it's been like 6 months on the server, but... just in case. Alright, I'm gonna get my rails out, and then we'll transport this guy, and that should be the last time we ever need to transport a villager this season. Now the pain in the neck is getting this guy into the cart. And then getting him up these little hilly things here. That's fine, we have plenty of powered rails. So once we get to here, we can use normal rails. And, okay. Hopefully he's still alive. Solid! What's going on? Long time no see, friend. Everybody's joining the game again. What are we back up to now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8's a reasonable amount. I mean, 18 was just a little ridiculous. Yeah, what's up, Saad? Good to see you, good to see you. Jake, so I have an idea for a small shop at the pest place. One thing that would really fit would be selling shroom lights. Any suggestions on getting shroom lights? Absolutely, I have suggestions on getting shroom lights. AFK Netherwood Farm. Want to see one? Bam, AFK Netherwood Farm. Here you go. Perfect way to get shroom lights. How much for me to build one? I'd be happy to build you one. I've actually built 2 already. I built one for myself. I built one for Fluffy Butt already on the server. Unless I can get some to sell them there. Unless I can get someone to sell them there. I'm not sure what you're saying. I'm sorry. If you want me to, so the thing about that design is, so a couple things about that design. You do have to provide your own TNT, and you do have to provide your own bone meal. So you can make an AFK Netherwood farm that is completely self-sustaining, meaning that it keeps replenishing its own bone meal. But the one that I made, I had to compact it a little bit to fit it into that tower, so it does use like 1 or 2 stacks of bone meal an hour, which is like not that much at all. So, all right, so let's kind of block this guy in. I want to get him in the cart. Oh, Jesus. Whatever, we can rebuild that after we get him in the cart. So if you wanted me to build one, Jake says, I mean, I don't have to sell them myself, but someone could sell them there. Oh, okay, yeah. I have bone meal like crazy. Okay. If you want me to build you one, that's a pretty big project. I'd have to, I don't remember what I charged Fluffy Butt. I think it was like 4 diamond blocks or something like that. Or if you want, we can negotiate. Let me know. All right, get in the minecart. Don't be, no, just get in the cart. Just get in the cart. It's right there. Just get in. Oh, God. Why you gotta do this to me, Dimmy? Shout out to whoever gets that reference. I have 256 diamond blocks I am using in builds. I have more too, so diamonds are not really an issue. Okay. So let's say if you want me to build it for you, if you could provide the materials, which I can provide you the list, and we'll say 4 diamond blocks, I think was the price. Does that work? Yes, there's 20 ancient debris, I think. 20 or 21 ancient debris, so you would need to get that. Get in the cart, dude. Get in the cart. We're gonna be here all day if you don't get in the cart. Careful not to suffocate him. Yeah. Well, he won't go flying. I'll make sure to break the block. Coconut, anyone need help with anything? Would you get in the cart? What are you waiting for? What are you doing with your life? Don't you want to be the seed that plants my villager trading hall? Come on now. Don't give me that look. Don't give me that look. What? Oh, what? You got something to say? You got something? Just get in the cart. You don't want none of this. What? What? Don't talk back to me. Get in the cart. Young man. When your father gets home, he's going to be very upset if you do not get in that cart. This was not that hard last time I did this with the 2 other villagers. Get in the cart. Video done, time to relax, says Josh. Yes, finishing a video is always a very fun experience and very relaxing. You get in the cart already! What is going on? What? Why won't he get in the minecart? I'm gonna dump lava on his head. Maybe if I don't look at him. Shh, don't say anything. He's going for it. He's get in the cart. I know you want to get in the cart. I know you want to get in the cart. I know you want to get in the cart. Yeah, yeah. I know you want to get in the cart. Get in the cart. Get in the cart. Cart. Get in the cart. Get in the minecart. What is going on? Get in the cart. Change the rails to normal? Is that a thing? Is that really what the issue is? Power the rails so it bounces back and forth. It's starting to get dark here, Terrence. Get in the cart. Oh my goodness gracious. It's about time. Jeez, go. No, wait, it's nighttime. No, there's mobs. There's mobs. No, stop. Oh, there's no mobs yet. Everybody sleep, quickly. I left my ender chest over there. I can't sleep. No, there's a spider. Go away. Go away. I will slaughter any of you that try to get near him. Well, that was interesting. 30 minutes later. Yeah, you just wait right there. I'll be right back. Alright, so my main man Terrence here is going to get plopped down into the villager breeder so he can start populating my villager trading hall. Now I need to be careful with how I do the villager trading hall because we're not allowed to have more than 20 villagers at our base for the server. That's just for lag reasons because there's so many people on the server. But yeah, no biggie. Oh, I need that. No biggie big. My trading hall really only has space for like 14 villagers or so, and then plus the 3 that are actually in the breeder, so that's like a total of 18. Really, I just want to set up like the 5 villagers for the 5 librarian villagers for the book trades. So we're gonna need fortune, mending, unbreaking, efficiency, and silk touch. And then the remaining villagers in the trading hall will just be for whatever whatever I'm trying to get. So if I'm trying to get emeralds, I'll probably just do toolsmiths so that we can trade iron. And then I think we'll set up zombification at some point as well. Alright, come on. No! Josh says, in my base in my SMP, we have a skeleton decked out in full enchanted diamond called Kalmar the Hunter. He 360'd and killed a spider, so yeah, he's going in a zoo. Wow. What a champion. Alright, you wait right there. Wait, let me make sure there's no nasties up here waiting for you. I mean, looks good to me. Alright, let's get the rails. Ugh, I always forget how painful it is to move villagers around until I'm doing it again. Happy to donate resources for the safety of my life. Okay. Jeez. You know, I love the fact that you can insta-mine sandstone, but sometimes it gets a little annoying. If you know what I mean. Like you just left click accidentally and you'd rip your whole base apart. Okay, so you... Are you on? There we go, okay. Alright. Now we just need to do what we always do here. Sorry, we'll block that spider in. I thought that whole area was mom-proof, but apparently not. It's alright, we're not really doing anything under the base right now. Alright, so we need to get him up there, so... I think we'll just put him with the other villager right now, just so we have them all in the same spot. Cool. And then buffing. Is that enough? It is enough. Okay. Jake says, whenever let me the resources needed and the size area I need for the farm. I thought I had room in the giant obelisk, but I have other farms in here, so not sure. Okay, but just let me know. I still have to do your staircase. There's a lot of redstone stuff I still have to do. I know a lot of you guys, even here in the stream, are waiting on redstone projects, but I've just been trying to make some progress on my base because I feel like the season's almost halfway over and I don't know. I mean, I've done a lot, but because I mean the base is just so big, but I just for some reason feel like I haven't really done much. Come on. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. Come on. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a... Thank you. Oh my goodness. All of that just to get a piece of sandstone. Bloopity. Are you kidding me? I just got done complaining about Instamine on sandstone. break the sandstone. Okay, cool. Alright, we're doing good. We're about 40 minutes into the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining today. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button if you're liking what you see. If you haven't hit the like button yet either, please do. So all of these streams do get uploaded to my channel, and likes do help other folks find the channel. Mrs. Coconutty, that is pretty amazing. Something like this would be good at Backdraft's place. Will be a community project soon, so we'll need the resources then. Happy to donate resources for the safety of my life. Twice, pretty sure that's happening soon. Can we please build a wall either side of the Backdraft's place? What would be good at my place, Mrs. Coconutty? Backdrafts. She said my Anubis statue would be. Oh! Oh, cool. Not enough gold. I mean, it's just the spires that are made of gold, and then there's gold here and there. I mean, what can I say? I love gold! Alright, I'm just gonna use regular rails now. And then we'll powered rail. We will power rail the crap out of him. There we go. I might have to have you build it outside and then build something around it. Okay. Whatever works. Just tell me where and when. No problemo on my end. Whew. Okay, we're finally there. It has 406 gold blocks. Yeah, I know, not as much as Backdraft. I mean, that's still a lot. It's just that mine has an insane amount that no Minecrafter should ever have to collect. No, but it goes well with the theme. Oh, I almost dropped that into my stone farm. It does. Once I get the city up. All right, so here's the deal. We gotta get the we must be underneath. Okay, so bada bing, bada boom. I'm a fool when I step in the room. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Good. Bloopy, bloopy. Bloopity, bloopity, bloopity. Bloopity. By the way, nobody got my reference before, so nobody gets the shout out, unfortunately. Unless you guys just weren't paying attention. Aw, this is cute. Okay. You know what? I built this track already for the episode when I put the farmer in there, and now I regret taking it down because I'm just building it again. I actually absolutely despise doing rework, but it's fine. It makes for good stream content, I guess. Where are we? Almost there. I need more blocks. See if I can do this without falling down. just randomly using andesite. We'll use some granite too. Actually, I will point out that my villager trading hall build actually uses raw granite, which is something I know a lot of folks don't actually like using. Oh, I need to do that because they think it's ugly. And I will say, in certain builds, raw granite does look a little ugly, but if you do it the right way, you can actually make it look good. Same thing with diorite. I know there's a whole army behind hating diorite. And usually, diorite looks kind of gross. But in the right application, you can make diorite look good. Please don't unsub. Oh, I need to move this a little bit. Where are the diorite haters at? Let me know in the chat if you hate diorite. Oop. That's enough. Jake says, I'm building a polished diorite. I'm using polished diorite on this mountain wall, but not sure about it yet. I mean, like I said, I mean, if you build something just... I don't think... The thing is, people don't like diorite, even though they probably wouldn't admit it, simply because it's not a main block as part of a palette. It usually wouldn't be the block that you use as the main block in a palette. It'd be like a supplemental block. If you use it as a supplemental block, you can make it look really good. It's good when other things, if you do it right. Yeah. You just have to do it right. Otherwise, it just looks like bird poop. Did he glitch into the... I hate it. I hate it so much. He glitched into there again. You know what? I'm just gonna leave him there, and then we'll put one of the other ones up top. Because once I get the villagers I need, you know... So I know there's a new design for 116. But the thing is... I think it depends on the bed. I think the beds have to be claimed. It's annoying. Whatever, like I said, I'll just put one of the villagers up top to become the farmer, and we'll leave him there. So annoying. I don't feel like rebuilding the breeder at this point, so we'll just deal with it. We'll figure it out if something else happens. Alright, so the reason I came in here is because I needed to smack away the block that was directly above. The block that's directly above this, so I know which block to drop the villagers into. So that's the one that's above me. That's the one that's above that, so we should be good there. Yeah, I think if I'm going to be building a breeder again, I'm definitely going to not be building that one. Does a hopper have to be powered for carts to empty? Carts with hoppers on a harper. Right time to head back to base. Does a hopper have to be powered for carts to empty? Yeah, if a hopper is powered, then it's locked. if Bex is having a redstone issue, maybe I can give her a hand. Yeah, okay, so many issues. I have gotten myself into big, huge mess. It needs a rail on top of the hopper to drain. I'm kind of getting sick of this villager thing, so. We might be joining voice chat. We'll see. I'm getting sick of dealing with villagers.
Right down. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Backdraft?
What's up? Currently streaming.
Hello.
Well, I know you know Solid.
Okay. So
Yeah, what's going on with the hopper situation?
Is Bex here yet?
Yep.
Oh, hi Bex.
Can you guys? Oh, okay, perfect. I wasn't sure if you guys can hear me. I always have audio issues. Me and audio get along just as well as me and Redstone get along, so that's good.
okay.
What do you got?
Okay. So I have a big, huge mess. So I built a bamboo farm that has a flying machine.
Mhm.
That triggers a redstone lamp, and so basically the system used to, like, the mine carts underneath the bamboo farm just kept running all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got paranoid that I was causing a bunch of lag having all these carts running all the time. So I was like, okay, if I can if I can make the carts go when the bamboo farm goes,
Mm-hmm.
then everything should be good.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've got it so that the carts trigger and return back, but it's not unloading anymore. And I don't understand. Like, there's a cart that has a bunch of stuff on top of a hopper, but it's not fully on top of the hopper. So I wonder if that's the problem.
It would depend. To me, it sounds like the hoppers are probably powered. Where's your base?
Down the south tunnel.
Okay, I'll be there in a second.
I wonder if I moved the redstone and now I'm actually powering the hoppers. I wonder if that was the problem.
It could be.
Because
if the hopper is at least like a fourth of the way, or I'm sorry, if the hopper minecart's like at least a fourth of the way on top of the hopper, it should unload.
Okay, so if there's a hopper and then a block and then a redstone torch under that, is that redstone torch going to power the block above it, which is going to power the hopper?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if I take these torches... Okay, now this is probably the problem right here. So if I take these torches out... oh, it triggered my cart. My cart's got to come back now.
How far are you down?
Right across from the mining desert.
Okay. Whee! I was getting bored dealing with villagers, so...
Yes, before my base. So
It was powered, so the hopper's powered, which
Yeah.
means my redstone solution is not going to work.
There's a hopper minecart unloader. Okay, community mining desert. Hey, Specs, there you go.
And it's, yeah, right across.
Whoa! Look at your
Yeah.
logo thingy.
Yeah!
That's sweet. I'm not a map art person at all. I don't have the patience. I think map art's amazing, but I just okay. Here you are.
I'm super excited about the whole map art thing because my day job is in design, like graphic design. So I feel like it's like graphic design in Minecraft. So
That's awesome.
I'm
My
pumped
day
about
job's in
that.
programming, and that's exactly what redstone is.
yes, exactly. Hello.
And I kind of went to school for graphic design, and I love the idea of programming. So this all makes sense right now.
Yay.
I'm a cook. I so yeah. I don't,
What are
I don't
you
know
doing
why.
here, Solid?
All right,
So
well,
this is my big mess
oh,
that the coconuts have been helping me with.
the coconuts. I love the coconuts. One of the coconuts is watching me right now.
If you come over on this side, it's easier to get in. That side is a mess.
How does I?
So there's a
Oh.
stair right here.
Gotcha. All right.
And then, so the coconuts, so basically this was the thing. I had a torch here and a torch here.
Yep,
And so
that's
this is
the
powering-
hoppers.
Okay, so what we did, so these torches basically
Mhm.
is how the coconuts helped me so that when I push the button, it powers the rails
Yes.
to push the cart.
Yes, that's fine. But then then you're kind of neglecting. You're kind of negating the whole design because you're powering the hopper then. So then
Yes.
nothing will flow through it. So you can see right here, see in this hopper, you got bamboo clogged up in there because it's locking it. So the design that I use for hopper minecart unloaders, let me show you. On the other hand though, for my bamboo farm, and I don't know how yours is, but are you using a daylight sensor perchance? Or are you just using a timer?
No, so it was
A
just based
detector.
on, it was based on these observers. I have unhooked it because it was going off too much because I took the things off, but it was
Okay.
basically based on these two observers.
So when the bamboo
And
grows
then-
to a certain height.
Yeah, and then so
Okay.
it would trigger because usually there is a piece of dust here. Oh, you know what? And I guarantee you that dust is going to break it. So if we take that dust out,
Mhm.
right now I've just been using the button.
Mhm.
And so the button pushes the thing along and it also sends the mine carts along.
Mhm.
But yeah, now the issue is that the hoppers get locked and don't actually unload anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh wow, look at all those creepers.
So I'll show you my hopper minecart unloader, and the other thing is, so my bamboo farm, and you don't have to change yours, I guess, but for mine I use a daylight sensor. So and the daylight sensor emits a certain signal strength depending on like how dark or light it is. So I switch it over to like a darkness sensor. So then like when it gets to a certain time, like it's literally like right before people are allowed to sleep, it'll fire off the farm. And that pulse will also activate the hopper minecarts, if that makes any sense. That's how I'm doing mine. You don't have to do it that way. It's just a little easier. That way you're not dealing with like, you don't have to build like the whole unloader and loading system based around redstone.
I mean,
it's just based on
I
the
like-
daylight sensor then. It's fine.
Yeah, I like the sounds of that.
I can show you that too. But if you wanted to do it this way, let me get all my crap out.
I'm not attached to this way. Basically, just the thing that I had built, it just had the carts running the whole time, and then I think that my carts, like my sheep farms by my map area, I think are, I don't know if that's the source of Dunz's lag, but I've noticed that my chunks load really slow by that area, and my analysis was that it was the like all the stuff running all the time. So I figured if I could make it not run all the time, then that would work.
I got you.
I'm not attached to anyone's wow.
Redstone. Protect me. Ah! Forget this. Where did they get all this armor?
I don't know. Why is there so many people? Also, why is there a skeleton with a villager head? So apparently it is death.
It's like we're playing Left 4 Dead. Okay, anyway. Okay, so essentially what you have here now is you put a torch. I need redstone. So you put a torch here, and block there, and I think I have a power rail. Oh no, I don't.
Here. Oh, not my sword.
Oh,
You
thank
can
you.
have that.
Just kidding.
Take the sword!
Here. All right, so now if there's stuff in the hopper,
Yeah.
it will actually, sorry, redstone dust there. So now if there's nothing in the hopper, it's powered, and if there's stuff in the hopper, it's depowered.
Okay.
And that should be
But then but if we do that and there's nothing in the hopper, then won't it keep the carts going?
It will, yes. So that's kind of
So then that's where the same pickle comes in, because I don't
Yes.
think the carts, I mean, unless I'm wrong and like the cart's moving back and forth all the time, it's not a bad thing. Or if I should just like switch.
Do you want it where every time the farm activates, it'll activate the cart
Yes.
and then
Yeah.
they'll come back and rest at the thing?
yeah, I would in that
then
case
it'll
I
come
would
back
just
and stop.
I would just recommend using the daylight sensor then. Cuz then you can cuz then what'll happen is when it gets to a certain time of night, it'll activate the farm and activate the carts at the same time. And actually it's kind of hard to explain, but
So is the daylight sensor, do I just have to like place it down and hook it up to the wiring, and then that's what
Yeah.
will send the pulse instead of the button?
yeah, so a daylight sensor. So essentially what happens, I'll try to explain this simply now. So like once it gets to a certain time of night, the daylight sensor will emit a redstone signal of 1.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how power works, like redstone signal strength?
Kind of. I don't know how to manipulate it or what I need.
Okay.
But
And then once it gets darker, it goes to 2, darker it goes to 3, darker it goes to 4. So you can set up an observer to detect that signal strength change, and every time the signal strength changes, the farm will activate and the carts will go back and forth. So the carts will activate a bunch of times and collect up everything they need to collect. That's how I have it set up at my base, and I haven't had any issues at all. I've filled up like 20 double chests of bamboo.
that sounds pretty snazzy. So then how do you set it up to detect a certain level? Or should we just go look at yours? Is that easier?
I can just make one right here.
Okay. The coconuts outfits are amazing. Have you looked at this? Oh.
They're adorable. Quartz. My whole life is in my ender chest, by the way, if you haven't noticed.
Yeah, mine usually is too, except now it's scattered all amongst this like monstrosity of me clicking things trying to make it work.
Some wood and glass.
There's probably glass in
I got some.
one of these chests over here.
Okay, so here's the daylight sensor, right? And
Yep.
as you can see, if you F3 and look at that redstone and then look on the right, it says power 15.
Yep.
So if you switch it to nighttime, it goes off. So this is nighttime mode. So instead of detecting daylight, it's detecting darkness.
Okay.
So essentially what you can do is build 3 away. So once it gets to a specific darkness level, it'll be power 3 and this one will be powered. So that's how I have mine set up. That way it activates like right before people are allowed to go to bed. So you're guaranteed for it to activate every daylight cycle.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So then it's literally just 3
Yeah,
redstone? And that's what
yeah, then
like
you,
dust?
Yeah, then you put an observer here, and basically you have this piece of redstone trigger your flying machine to go off, and then connect up an observer here, which will connect to your hopper minecart loaders.
Okay, can I ask a really silly question?
There are no silly questions.
This is more because I don't actually know what the answer is. I just do it both ways until one works. What way does the little face of the observer have to face to detect that? Like at the redstone or away from the redstone?
The face has to look at the thing that it's detecting.
The face is watching, and then the
poop
oh,
butt is
actually,
facing
I
away.
guess it can it
Other way.
And yeah, the red light is just to indicate what the opposite side is, and then, but it can still take a signal out of any other side, right?
No, just out of
It
the face
doesn't
side.
have to be
Just
the
the
dot.
front. Just the front.
Yeah. I actually have a
What?
vanilla tweak that shows you a little easier. Oh, you see the arrow on top?
Yep.
The arrow
That's where the
points to
power
where
comes
the
out?
power is going to go.
Okay.
And this little red dot is where you need to place the thing that you're looking at. It's also the little face thing, too.
Okay.
So this is the redstone poop, but it poops out the redstone this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Sorry.
Okay, then maybe I'll try wiring it that way.
So see, like when I change it, see how that lights up? So then,
Yep.
Yeah. So once this
Alright.
hits
I'm
the
gonna-
signal strength 3, it'll fire off the farm, and this pulse will power your hopper minecart loaders. But then as it gets darker and darker, it'll keep firing them off. So they'll go like 2 or 3 times to make sure it's able to collect everything. And it should be easy.
But so
Oh, hi, Salad's here.
as it gets darker and
Okay.
darker, the detector will keep detecting it and send it? Because won't that
Yes.
send the farm back and forth multiple times too?
The farm might go like twice, but that's fine because it's not really going to make a difference.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
fair.
sure.
Okay. Alrighty.
I mean, the flying machines are a little laggy, but you're only firing them off twice a day, so it's not a big deal.
yeah.
You know you have a friend over here.
Yeah, there's
Do I?
a skelly chilling over there. He just shot me in the face.
Oh.
mate.
He's gone. We don't like friends. Well, we don't like those friends at least. We're having a party here apparently. Okay.
We are.
Okay, well maybe I'll try
So
I'll try
here,
switching it that way.
yeah.
Oops.
So where's your trigger for the flying machine here?
It's this button right here, yeah.
Um,
This button powers the light which triggers
oh,
the observer, I
yes.
think.
So the observer fires off from the light. That's fine. So then you would just probably need to put the daylight sensor here-ish. So
Yeah,
that
so
when it gets
basically-
to the light, it's at signal strength 3.
Yeah, so we could break like change these to dusts basically.
Yeah.
And then get rid of the button.
Night mode. So just shut off. That's fine.
That's okay. There's probably so much bamboo in there right now. Probably causing so much lag with the entities.
Yeah, there's a lot. Not too bad. I'm still getting
Oh, I
98
think there's like 300.
frames.
My inventory is too full to be able to go pick it up.
Do you want me to show you a trick, Bex?
I will gladly take all the tricks.
Okay.
I have been sitting here fiddling without having. One sec, I'm gonna pick up some of the bamboo.
You
just
have
'cause
a sticky piston.
yes, in my redstone box, which is on me. One second. I'm coming back. Okay.
You can get rid of this stuff too now, right? This was to detect the bamboo growing.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see it.
Solid right there.
Okay.
Yeah, then put your observer. This is all your loaders, right?
So I finally learned what the directionality of the rails mean. Every single tutorial I watch, they're like, make sure you figure out what way your rails go. And every single time I do it, it never actually impacts anything. This
Oh, it's
project,
working,
it
it's
definitely. Yeah, I saw that triggered.
Mm-hmm. So now if you look at this piece, this
I wonder if
redstone
this-
here, the power changes every like few seconds because it's getting darker and darker and darker. And then once people sleep, so it's actually not going to fire off the farm again. I lied. So
It'll fire when the light turns off, though, probably, right?
yes.
Because the observer will detect the light change. Maybe?
Yes, it will. Yes. So you'll fire it off twice, but like I said, it's
That's
not
fine.
not the end of the world there.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
That's so much easier.
Yeah, I fiddled
Oh.
around with my design for a while, and because I never actually built one of these on a server before, so I was like I'm not even sure how the heck to make it work, and then the daylight sensor was the key.
I'm also convinced so my neighbor is decent 8 and sometimes they AFK, and I'm pretty sure this will be loaded in when they AFK because this is where I died the other day because a whole bunch of bad things spawned. So I was trying to keep the farm within specific chunks, like within like 2 chunks to like try to minimize that. And then I built it on stream the other day and was like, yeah, no, it's too close to my building. And then I moved half of it, but now it's over 4 chunks. And I'm like, I bet you it breaks the first time that my neighbor goes AFK. That's okay though. We'll fix it if that's the case.
So now you need to just run the redstone line. You probably clean all this up down here.
Yeah, I'll clean it all up and probably fix the hopper power stuff here.
Yeah, now all you need to do is just run the redstone line from out the back of that observer to power all your powered rails.
Yep.
And then you should be good.
Oops, I need those.
You might want to put a repeater too, because I can't remember if the pulse is long enough to fire off the hopper minecart. So you might want a repeater to give a little bit of a sustain. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep. Okay. I'll do that.
I also have all your redstone stuff.
This box here behind you is my redstone box.
This one here? Oh.
Yeah.
You don't. The observer, you could just make it like this. Oops. Let's see. Like this, and then put a redstone dust on top of it. So you don't have to do that swirling line going downwards.
Yeah,
oh, sweet. Good. Okay. Sweet.
The coconut messing around with the redstone that I made. They're crushing coconuts.
Mythbusters. Can a redstone block crush a coconut? Oh my god.
Oh, that's funny. Okay.
Yeah, but this way is one way to move the redstone signal down to Bex. Using piston.
Oh wait. Oh, smart.
Yeah.
So then if
Yes.
Ow.
So then you will bring I'm sorry. I'm being whoops. On it.
theoretically, it would just need a sticky piston on the back of, like, on the bottom of the observer, and then the redstone.
No, that's not gonna work.
You're gonna zero tick the piston.
Yeah. What you could do is you could
Could you just put the iron if you powered the, like, a block, and then the block powered the piston?
Okay,
Would
so
that
what are you trying to power?
The power.
Hopper, the powered rails, yeah.
Okay, so then what you could do is this, because I found out that if you power this right here, then that should power up the rails without messing with the hoppers.
You do have a bit of an issue here though, because you can't put solid blocks on top of the chest.
Technically, that's okay though, because I'm never actually going to access anything out of the top chests.
Oh, okay.
I'll always funnel it down. Yeah.
All gravy.
I haven't even got to the storage part.
Oh,
yet.
then you could put a barrel there.
You could.
So the problem is I can't actually I'm gonna have to fiddle with these rails because of that silly directionality stuff, because I can't actually pull these rails to the end because I'll just connect the wrong way. So I have to leave them staggered.
There is a way to do it, but you'd probably have to redo all of them. You just have to place them, like you have to place one line at a time. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but even when I did that though, if once I got to the ends, the two end pieces would flip and connect together.
No. Then you extend it one more, like
Yeah.
And then break it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Well, okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Smart.
Like this, and then you place this one all the way up to here, and then you place that one to here, and then you break it.
Oh, smart. Okay, I can do that then. Sweet.
Is this like a torture device?
It looks like it.
Is he gonna die?
I think he's going to.
Help. Squish the coconut. Oh man. I like your medieval fairy fun time land. It's coming along really nice.
Thanks. It's been fun. I try to add things, and then I get into I'm like, let's redstone this, and like I really dislike how these windows in this box looks like, but then I was like, nope, over it. We're just gonna leave it. I'll detail it, make it look better somehow. But
Yeah.
and then my stinky villagers keep planting wheat instead of potatoes, and I'm like, it is a potato farm. Oops,
Then you have
Kill
to murder them.
I don't want to because I only rescue zombie villagers, and they don't come by often.
Yeah, then there's really nothing we can do.
Yeah, I know.
You have to breed them and make sure they have potato in inventory.
Well, yeah, that'll be a future
Well,
Bex
I
problem.
have one at my base.
It's okay. I'll
I was
just
talking about my villagers before this.
yeah, I'll just rescue more. Okay. Sweet. This is going to be much better than the mess of redstone that I was creating there. Awesome. Well, thank you guys for your help. It definitely makes things so much easier.
No problem. Yeah, there's always 15, 17 different ways you can do things. And it's just a matter of what makes the most sense and what's most efficient. I certainly don't always do things the most efficient way.
Yeah, I feel like because I'm still trying to figure out like what even does what. I thought it would be so initially the rails were powered by a line of torches, so they were just always powered. So it's like, oh, it'll be so easy. Instead of the torches, I'll just run dust and then link up to the button, and then it will be fine. Like theoretically in my brain, it was so simple. It did not work that way. But that's okay. Cool. At least we have a path forward now. So thank you very much. So why are you moving villagers?
Where'd you go? Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm building my trading hall in the palace.
Nice. Nice.
I spent yesterday designing it.
That's exciting.
Pretty cool. I even made a villager evaluation. I always make one. So I have my breeder, and then the breeder leads into the villager evaluation center where, you know, they have their annual review to see if their morale is high enough. And if it is, then they get to join the trader. If not, then the floor opens up and they get sent to, you know, the unemployment line.
Well, that's funny.
Which is just a lava pool. But we don't talk about that. It's the
We don't. No one needs to know that. No,
it's
no.
not. I also found out something pretty cool, that if a villager's in a minecart and you drop them onto a pool of lava and there's a hopper underneath, the hopper will suck up the minecart. So I have like
Oh, that's nice.
so it cycles it back into the system. I didn't know. I played around with it for a while and figured that out. It's pretty cool. So the villager, you know, gets sent to the unemployment line, and the hopper minecart gets cycled back in.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. The only thing is my breeder isn't really attuned for 116, but it's whatever. As long as I can get the villagers I need out of it.
Yeah, and I mean it's capped anyways, so it's not like.
Yeah, you know, once I get the ones I need, I'm probably just gonna turn off the breeder anyway.
Exactly. So it works.
Yeah.
I accidentally got 21. And then
I won't tell.
no, one of them got turned to a witch.
Oh no.
Oh, how?
Lightning.
Okay. I didn't even know that they could turn into witches.
The system's about to activate. It's getting dark.
There's probably so much bamboo in there still.
There is quite.
That's pretty sweet. Do you guys need any bamboo?
No, that's the last
no.
thing I need.
Like the absolute last thing I need. As well.
I have
Are
like
you sure?
20
Because
double
we have
chests.
lots of it.
I turned my bamboo farm off, and
turned
I
mine
have this ridiculously messy basement thing of storage where a couple of my farms kind of drain into and get forgotten about. Not forgotten, but there's a whole bunch of chests full of bamboo down there. A whole bunch of them. I had to turn off my bamboo farm.
My ultimate goal is to have some sort of fuel loader or like pipes or lines or something that run into my smelter, because I'm right now using coal for all of the glass that I have to smelt. So I'm like, we need to switch to bamboo, I think.
Yeah, that's what I got set up at my base. I got my super smelter room, and then it's technically 2 bamboo farms, but they're like twin bamboo farms that feed the smelter. So I just let those run for a while to fill up the bamboo storage, and there's enough to smelt for quite a while, so I had to turn off the bamboo. I also set up a little redstone circuit, which is really cool, that detects when the smelter needs fuel. So after it uses fuel, it will turn on the refueling system, and once it's full again, it'll shut it back off. It's pretty cool.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's just a comparator, that's all it is. It's the little things that make me smile.
That's pretty sweet. I feel like I have so much to learn, and like actually being able to piece those things together. At one point I was like, okay, do I need a comparator, a repeater, an observer? What do I need to get the pulse from this lamp to carry?
Yeah,
I tried all of them.
It takes a while to learn all that. I'll sleep with you. Wait, that came out wrong. I'm sorry.
Didn't even take it that way. I got
will
punched
sleep
out
as
of bed
well.
by a skeleton. Oh, I'm gonna get attacked by a
Oh,
skeleton
one more.
again.
Okay, I'll go sleep too.
Oh, time's been flying. I'm streaming for over an hour. Thank you guys for joining. Hit the like button. I've been neglecting chat, but nobody's been talking.
I did not realize you were streaming.
Sorry, yeah, I've been streaming this whole time.
That's all right.
Sundays and Wednesdays.
I need to put reminders in my phone for regular streams. I feel like my YouTube does not actually, like, I live religiously by push notifications. And for whatever reason, YouTube does not send me any.
Oh, I tend to ignore mine.
Yeah, YouTube's weird. Did you turn notifications on for the channels?
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes YouTube won't give you notifications unless you're like a frequent viewer, even. Which is kind of weird.
I'll figure it out.
Twitch does that to me too. But I stream on YouTube. I don't stream on Twitch. I have everything in one place.
Yeah, that's handy.
How's this coming? Posture check.
Okay. We need a hopper. And
Also, I was just
need-
sticking around in case you had any issues.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
And then I'll
I don't
leave
mind.
you.
I don't mind. Oh, sorry.
So never. How's the bill coming along?
Oh, I've been sitting over here frustrating the ever-loving love out of myself.
Oh, why?
What you building?
A sorting system from memory because I need to continue to try to remember how to build these darn things.
Nice.
Okay.
Comparator, redstone, repeater, torch. I've just done this so many times.
There we go. I know what it looks like, and what happens is I'll have something in the front, like just a block high or low. Like I'll have the front part of it 1 block too high, you know, so it won't match up. So it's that part that I'm just messing up on. Okay, there's storage system for the Skelly Farms built now, though.
Yay.
Just as you asked that, I was like, well, I've been frustrating myself, but I think I just fixed it. Why are you going in there? Don't do that. I'm gonna sit here for a while and just see what happens.
Okay, don't die. I didn't die.
I am terrible at like just turning everything into an absolute mess when I'm building.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I can relate.
Yeah, absolutely. My inventory gets filled up at least 17 times during a build.
That's really annoying that the rails are cooperating now. They were not being that kind to me earlier. And then I think that it'll just need, this is so much simpler. Thank you so much.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure that it's just going to need a repeater maybe here to carry all the way across here. Just for funsies.
That should be fun.
Maybe?
You won't need one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you're good.
Of course, I am 1 redstone dust too short, or not enough.
Okay,
so but then so then this observer will power this redstone dust right below it?
Yes.
Okay.
And it should power the rails long enough to shoot off the minecarts. If it doesn't, you'll know. We can actually test this out real quick. Is everything in place?
Yes. I just took off the things. Oh wait, no, the minecarts aren't.
Oh.
On that, you might want to put a repeater.
Yeah, I don't know if the pulse is long enough to shoot the carts off.
Mm-hmm.
So you might need a couple repeaters, but we can test it.
No, it won't be because it'll move. Stop. You need a repeater.
Okay. Yeah, here I'll finagle this a little bit for you. Actually, I think you had a couple repeaters.
I have some on me if there's none in the box.
I got some. So, oh shoot.
You want me to take those out?
No, you're good.
Okay.
I just have to kind of screw with this a little bit. So if you do that, vortex. There you go. That should work.
Okay. So I just need 2 more carts.
Solid, are you?
Oh, there we go.
Are you villager noising at my redstone?
Is he
No.
villager noising?
He was like, he's looking at my redstone going, I was like, no. Leave it alone.
That was a good. gonna touch the redstone. It's just
Alright, let's give it a shot.
the room before that.
What? I've done it wrong? Pardon?
No,
Are you putting more carts in?
Nope.
Or we're good?
No, they loop around at the ends. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Oh.
But everything under there is powered already.
Okay, hang on.
Oops. Oh,
yeah.
we might have to pull them back now.
Actually,
Or was that you testing it?
No, that it actually doesn't work because the So what we need to change the rails actually. Shoot, I didn't realize that there wasn't. Here, let me show you what we gotta do. Sorry, this is another whole step we gotta do. But
It's okay.
do you have any powered rails?
21.
Oh, now they come faster.
I'll show you what you gotta do. So you only need you should only have one rail that's controlled by the redstone, and then you have a regular rail, and then the rest has to be powered rail that's always on.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. I can do that.
Here, you can have your rails back.
Okay. Thank you. Being able to crawl in one high spaces is glorious.
It certainly is.
Out of the way, cart. Probably be so much easier just to break that and replace it, but we're not doing that.
Where's the fun in that?
The only problem is
So
I'm
the
too far
other
away
thing
from
is-
the spawner when I'm looking at the storage. So I can't be happy
so-
looking at the storage, seeing it fill up.
Technically, I don't. So, if so I'm gonna so I technically am gonna what I wanted because I figured if it came while the thing was going, if it went that way and then shot back, it would likely catch all the bamboo regardless of where the flying machine was at. So I was gonna permanently power every other rail and then have the pulse kick the carts off.
Oh, that'll
So
work
like
too.
Okay.
As long as you have powered rail, you have the powered rail that's powered by the redstone dust, then a regular rail, and then a powered rail that's always on directly after that.
Okay. So then technically,
And then you can have every other, but make sure all the other rails after the one, after all the other powered rails after this first one have to always be on.
did I build that too far? I think I did.
You don't need this redstone line here.
My added one.
Yeah. I'll just throw this down.
Okay.
There's a lot of people
I see.
on tonight.
No, I see you playing with the piston crusher.
Oh, where are you? Oh, you're
No, I'm watching
the
your stream. Yeah.
I'm the construction manager. I just observe and get paid twice as much as everybody else. And play with pistons.
It's a good job to have.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Hero.
that should work then.
Let me see.
You don't have a piston down there.
I don't.
Key construction manager job.
I'm just
Task
the inspector
item.
now. Okay. It looks good, I think. So, looks like it's getting dark. So, actually, I can just place the dust down and that'll shoot them off. And bloop. Yay.
Sweet. success. Now I just need to duplicate it on the other side, which is fine.
Mm-hmm. And then they come back, and then they go back. They're like, wait, just kidding.
And then where's the flying machine in relation to that?
I think it's already done.
It's on its way back.
So that'll
So
keep...
technically it's gonna... Oh,
Yeah.
they're still going.
Yeah, they'll keep, so long as it keeps getting darker and darker, this redstone, the signal strength will keep changing and it'll keep firing them off. So in case it...
Oh,
That's
sweet.
fine, because sometimes it can miss some.
Yep.
And then once it turns back to daytime, they'll stop.
Oh, sweet. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sweet.
But yeah, I think you're good to go now. Yeah, so it'll go off one more time. But yeah.
I'm all right with that. That's great.
Sweet.
Thank you.
No problemo.
So I just have to fix over here and then I'm good to go. And then maybe I'll go make dinner and my family won't get mad at me for starving.
All right, cool. Any other help you need, just let me know.
Yep. Thank you so much.
Uh-huh.
I appreciate it.
No problem.
Also, have a good rest of your stream.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye.
Who's that?
All right, see you guys.
All right, later, Backdraft. Have fun.
Thanks.
See ya.
All right, well, that was a fun little tangent. Sorry, guys, I wasn't able to chat with you while I was helping out with the redstone there. Well, that was interesting, yeah. I can't resist a good redstone session. If you guys watch my stuff, you know that about me. But by the way, like, I just gotta point out, like, Vex's map art thing here is really, really cool. This is awesome. I should see if she can make one for me. That's super awesome. Must have taken forever. Wow. Yeah, it's super cool. Anyway, back to the task at hand, dealing with crappy villagers. Give me 5 redstone projects, and I'll be happier than someone that's really happy. But give me villagers, and I'll bang my head against the wall. Jeez. Imposter checking myself again. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot. The gaming district is now open on the server. So my Fire 'em Up game that I've been waiting to build for about 2 months, I'll finally be able to build it. And so long as we have the space and aren't infringing on other people's game building space, I have my much bigger game that I was hoping to build this season. A dungeon crawl kind of game. We'll see where that takes us. Yes, of course. All right, so first things first, we need to get one of them into the crop area so that we can get them to be a farmer, and then hope that they don't glitch out into a bed, which is annoying, but it is what it is. All right, so is that an... Oh. I might have to push them in once they get up here, but that's fine. Okay, lucky villager number 1. You. Let's get you over there, friend. But yeah, once I get the trading hall all done, I'm probably just going to be turning the breeder off, unless I ever get to a point in the Unless I get to a point in the season where I need one of a particular type of block that is easily obtained through villager trading. But I don't know if we'll get to that point ever or not. Oopsie. Oh, he picked up the carrot. Okay, so he's the farmer now. Now the thing is, I don't know how he gets to a bed. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Will that help? I don't know. Whatever, we'll leave that up. Ooh, am I stomping out the carrots? It's fine. Alright. So, next villager has to go into that hole right there. Okay, let's put this block back. Bada bing. Bada boom, the hustler on the step in the room. Alrighty. Actually, I think if I just dump him in there in a minecart, I don't know if that's technically gonna work or not. No, I didn't want to put a... I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get him into this spot, and then I'm gonna pop him out of the minecart, and then break the block beneath him so that he can fall in, because I don't want to get him in there when he's in the minecart, because I don't really know what'll happen, or if I can... I don't know if I'll be able to bust him out of the minecart. Come back here and take it. Get up there. Hi ho, Silver. No, 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 don't fall, don't fall. Okay. Alright, hello, Backdraft says yes. Hello, yes. What's going on? Good to see you, friend. Long time no see. I made an interesting-ish arcade game not too long ago, says Dratch. Nice. Ooh, trading hall. Yes, yes, yes. Kind of a pain in the neck, but this is what we are working with. Show me what you're working with. All right, so break that block. I've done this before. I don't want to punch him by accident. Oh, come on, dude. No. Alright, Alright, I think we have him blocked in. This is annoying. Get over there. We just needed to get him to fall into that hole. This might take a while. Yes, says, I remember I tried to make a trading hall and I killed a couple of villagers breaking the minecarts. Yeah, that's why I always turn the hitboxes on. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Get in the hole. Yeah! Alright, the breeder should be good to go now. Yeah. Oh, no, don't have a baby yet. I didn't plan for this. I don't have it set up. I don't have the water stream set up. No. Don't. Oh, they had a baby. Oh my god. I did not want them to have a child yet. I did not have it set up. Oh, man, I didn't have the water stream set up because I technically am it's supposed to be raining baby villagers. And yeah, he's just kind of stuck there now. Dang it, Bobby! Alright, I guess we'll just throw the water in there. We also need to replace these with half slabs. Hopefully he doesn't escape while I do this. Actually, just put the water in. and he will fall to his doom. Poor little guy. Sorry. Bye. Oh, he lived? Oh, jeez. All right, well, we can't have 7,000 little babies running around, so I need to have some sort of murder system for now. Wait, no, I don't mean murders. I mean to send them to, you know, away to college. That's what we're doing with the little babies. We're sending them to college. Okay, so I need to put a slab here. I'm glad it's working, though. And then a slab here. And then for now, I guess we'll just put a cactus there or something. We'll put dirt there. And then I'll have to find that other little baby and send him to college. And then I'll have to go get a piece of cactus. I need some sand, though. I don't even know if I have any sand on me. I do. Okay. Oh! You cannot be here, little young man. Go. Go. You can fly. Don't worry. Don't worry, everybody. He can fly. He can fly. See? He flew. Nothing to see here. I'm afraid to go to college now. I'm so impressed he lived. Thanks for the help today. Yeah, I don't know how he lived either. No problem. My pleasure. I need to get a piece of cactus, though. But like I said, when they poof into like a little puff of smoke, they just leave for college. That's all they do. Landed with style. Yes, he did. I need to make a cactus farm eventually. Remember, the rockets don't work unless you make the noise. What am I doing with my life? Okay, yep. Bada boom, bada bing. By the way, we've got about 15 minutes left of the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining. If you have not hit the subscribe button or like button, please consider. It is very much appreciated, friends. Now, I hope they can't, like, glitch past the cactus and make their way out of here. I don't think they will. But this is just temporary anyway until I can get the whole system set up. Because we don't need a bunch of little burbers sprinting around. And we also just made an unintentional cactus farm. So I actually need to place a block on top of that. There. Now we've fixed the unintentional cactus farm. Okay. So the little babies for now will float into the cactus and they will be sent off to college for now until we can get the rest of the system set up. Now that's actually all I had planned for the stream, so I'm just gonna stare into the camera awkwardly for the next 13 minutes. Okay, sorry, I was just kidding about that. It's really late and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Alright, I guess I could, you looked away. I don't like this. I just don't know what to do now. I have the schematic ready for the villager trading hall. Staring contest. You know what, since you guys popped onto the stream, I didn't want to show it until the episode, but I'll give you guys a little sneak preview of the villager trading hall. Do you want to see it? Sorry, I'm just making sure that none of these villagers glitch out or anything. I hope they can sleep there. Looks like everybody's in place still. But yeah, I think I'll pop over to my creative world and I'll show you guys a sneak preview of the villager trading hall and how the whole system works. Sure, let's do it. Let's connect. And the creative server. Here it is. In all its glory. So the inspiration for this, like I did mention earlier, I did use granite in this build, and I never really use raw granite, but I found a particular building. Whenever I'm looking for inspiration for a room or for a build or whatever, I always like find something that gives me like a block palette to work with and whatnot. And this one I found like a really cool like town hall building or something in some town or village. Excuse me. And I ended up using the palette for that. And I thought it turned out pretty cool. So here's all the villager trading cells. So there, I think, like I said, I think there's like 14 of them or so. And I was just messing around in test. So here's how the whole system works. Let me go into spectator so you guys can see. Oh, I also mimicked this little door design, which is the door that I've been using throughout the rest of the palace. But I just converted it over to use the palette for this room, which is pretty cool. There might be a little too much granite in the door. I don't know though. Like the granite across the rest of the room is just kind of like accent, sort of, kind of. But yeah, it's definitely like a deserty looking palace sort of thing. It's pretty cool. So sneak preview, don't tell anybody. We'll probably be doing a time lapse in the next episode. What do pop filters do? So you're referring to this, which is the pop filter. So when you say, I think it's mostly consonants, like B's and P's. I'm just trying to explain it the right way. Technically, your mouth lets out a little bit of air. Like when I say B or P, that little puff of air, or pop. So if I take the pop filter away and go P, you can probably hear the harsh, like, puff of air. The pop filter breaks up that puff of air so that you can't hear it as much. A lot of people just use windscreens now, which is just a little thing that goes over the microphone, but I use this because I also do music, which some of you guys know. It's been a while since I've done a parody. I do have another one in the works though. I just have to finish writing it. But anyway, yeah, so this is the villager trader. Let me show you guys the rest of it. Puff, puff, I can hear that. Yeah, exactly. B, P, you know, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Now, if I took it away, you would definitely be able to hear the difference. It's not good. It doesn't, this one's not like an amazing one, so it's not going to nullify it completely, but it does most of it. So anyway, I popped over into spectator mode. So this is the villager evaluation station, blation. So essentially what we have is the villagers, after they're bred, will be led down through water stream. So the breeder's up in the tower here. So when a baby is born, when a man and a woman love each other and a baby is born, they will fall down this little drop chute. And then they go through the educated egg decatur, and it determines if they're a good baby or a bad baby. If they're a good baby, then they'll be led through the water stream into the evaluation station, and if they're a bad baby, then they get sent to boarding school, which is down there. But really what's happening is I just have some redstone set up to turn the villager breeder on and off right here. Yes, come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. So right now it's off. If I turn it on, then the water stream is completed and they're led into the evaluation station. And when I turn it back off, boarding school is open for business. So let me just spawn in a few villagers here so you guys can see then how the evaluation station, creation works. The educated egg decatur is pretty interesting. Educated egg decatur. Oh, sorry, bro. All right, so we'll just spawn a couple little guys here. Or girls. Are there girl villagers? I don't know how that's too much. Anyway, so then they just kind of chillax and tenactin right in there. And when we hit this button here, it's going to shoot out a minecart, collect one of the villagers, and bring them down here for inspection. So let me get lectern so I can show you exactly what would happen here. So I'll fire it off. It'll grab one of them, bring them down here. And then he has to be chilling right there. So then you can kind of evaluate his trades. I'll put the lectern down. Okay, punch 2. You know, however long it takes to evaluate his trades. And then eventually, if, you know, you decide you're sick of him or whatever, you want to get rid of him. Girl or boy, doesn't matter if they're being a bad baby. Yeah, of course, of course. So if you want to get rid of them, you have the button here that sends them to the retirement home. Push it, they fall through the floor, and you can hear them, you know, their frustrations as they're in the unemployment line. And then the minecart will actually be cycled back into the system. Okay, so I'll grab another one. And I hear a zombie. Is that outside? Oh, I forgot to turn back to peaceful. Okay, so then let me, boarding school accepts all. Yes, of course, boarding school accepts all. Yeah, you're off to boarding school with Mrs. Trunchbull. You know, I have no idea how you're coming up with this. How I'm coming up with the references, or how I'm coming up with this educated educator evaluation station system. I don't know. Dude, I would have just said they disappeared. But they don't disappear. They go to the unemployment line. Like, you know, that's what happens. I don't know what you're talking about. The education system at the palace is well established. Haha. Yes, we have been #1 in all of Symmetria in terms of our education for the last 2 years running, and I don't want that to expire. I don't want to lose that, so we have to ensure that the villagers that are not ready for the workforce are put through the system, and that our children are properly educated before they can be given jobs. Go to the DMV, let them wait in line forever. Yeah, I think some of them are actually sent there as well. So anyway, place down a lectern. Okay, channeling. Boop. Unbreaking 2. It's not unbreaking 3. Nothing. Efficiency 3. See, I might have kept that if we were in survival. Possibly, until I got a better efficiency trade. Multi-shot. I mean, you could do this forever until you get a good one. But, so say we got, oh, power 4. That's actually not too bad. So say we finally get a good one. So I would just have some rails on hand, and, not you. And I would have the lectern, I would have a rail, and then I would have a trap door on hand. And I would just put down some rails and lead him or her. I probably have to move those probably above them or something. I don't know. We'll figure that out. And then just lead them into their new permanent home where they will work until forever. So push them in. I have built fancy schmancy like automatic villager populating ones before, but honestly that gets a little annoying, and there's a couple of them that are pretty good, but none of them are really foolproof. So really all you do is you just plop them in, you put the trapdoor here so he can't get out, then you break him out of his minecart, which for some reason in creative it always seems to punch the villager even though I'm not aiming at the villager. Yeah, I don't know why that is. Put the lectern down and bam. And then you have the villager in place. And that's it. This is what we're going to be building in the palace. This is completely mob proof. I built, ooh. Ignore that. That's the chandelier. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's like a desert themed sort of market thing. And I think we're going to build something like this similar in the city of Agrabah as well, which is going to be out here, which hopefully we're going to get started on soon. And if any of you guys in the server are interested, that's going to be a community project, so you guys can come and claim plots and build your desert themed builds and stuffs in the city. Goes to get milk. Yeah, he goes, yeah, whatever metaphor. I mean, it's not actually, no, it's not a metaphor. It's actually what happens, you know? It's not a metaphor. But whatever you want to say, they do. It's probably, you know. If possible, can you tell us your PC specs? Sure. I have a custom build. I have an RTX 2060, an i7, 32 gigs of RAM, custom cabling, SSD with the OS installed, with a 1 terabyte hard drive that I install most things on, and I think a 700 watt power supply and liquid cooling. It's a pretty good PC. Speaking of pretty good PC, I wonder how this would look with shaders. We only got a couple minutes left, so let's mess around a little bit. This is the shader pack that I've been using lately. It's really cool. Hopefully it doesn't look too crappy on stream. That's cool. I mean, it's really bright, but I think that's really cool. Do you think 64 gigabytes is overkill? See, as a computer person, you should have the amount of RAM that you need to accomplish what you're trying to do with your computer. So if you're a streamer and you're running 6 programs at once, like for example, right now I'm using 40% of my RAM. That's also partially because I have 10 gigabytes allocated to Minecraft, so that RAM will never be a bottleneck. So it depends on like what you need. Yeah, like if you're producing Hollywood movies, you probably have two graphics cards in your computer and 128 gigabytes of RAM. But if you're using your computer to, you know, use Microsoft Office and surf the internet, you probably don't need more than like 8 gigabytes of RAM. But, you know, I mean, I got the 32 just because I wanted a little bit more. Also, the shine on these gold blocks with this texture pack kind of makes them look pink if you look at them from a specific angle, which is kind of odd. Actually, I think it's reflecting the light. But yeah. Yeah, this room's pretty cool with the texture, or the shader pack on. Let's see if we can evaluate a villager. Button. Hey there. But yeah, so what I have is, you know, very, very good for playing Minecraft and streaming at the same time. Like you have, like I'm getting 44 frames a second right now, but that's plenty so that you would never really be able to notice. It's because I'm using the shader pack. So the game really works just fine. Put that on. Bye. The water looks really weird. I'm gonna switch back now. Video editing uses a lot of RAM for processing for some reason. Yeah, because I believe video processing, well actually video processing doesn't use that much RAM, but it does use pretty much all of your CPU. Ooh, excited for that. Yes. I mean, it will use a good amount of RAM, but it pretty much will use all of your CPU because of all of the, because you're basically creating a gigantic file. Well, it depends on whether you're doing, like I do, you know, most people these days, I think, do at least 1080p 60 frames a second videos. So that's going to use a heck of a lot of your CPU to make that file. Yes, as I remember, once I spent weeks trying to get mending books for my villagers. Yeah, actually in my single player playthrough that I haven't played in a while because I've been concentrating on the server, I think it took me 2 or 3 streams and then also some time in between to get an Unbreaking 3 villager. It took forever. Yeah, it could take a while sometimes if you don't get lucky. But it's the grind. Actually, before 1.16, there was a glitch where after a while, like you know how now if you break the workstation and place it again, they'll switch their trades. There was a glitch before 1.16 that every now and then they would keep their trades. So you would have to constantly, like, have a constant flow of villagers before you could get the right trade. I don't think that happens anymore. I think they fixed that in 1.16. I remember reading about it in one of the patch notes for one of the updates that they finally fixed that, and you know, freaked out. Yeah. It makes it all better in the end. Yes, of course, because then you can pretty much replenish all of your, like, essentially, like I think I mentioned earlier in the video, that I think there's the five book traders that you'd want. You'd want mending, silk touch, unbreaking 3, efficiency, preferably efficiency 5, and fortune 3. If you can get all those, then you can essentially like rebuild all your tools like that, minus having the netherite on hand. But anyway, guys, we just passed the 2-hour mark, so that about does it for today's stream. Thank you guys for joining. I hope you're excited for the Villager Trading Hall. I think I'll be able to get this episode out this week. We are going to be doing our weekly tutorial video as usual, so you guys make sure to stay tuned for that. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on Wednesday if I do not post a video before. Thank you for joining. Who did we have here today? We had a lot of folks. Solid, yes. Jake, Bex, Drach, Warlord. I think your computer died, you said. Thomas, Coconut. Thank you so much for joining today, guys. Bye-bye, stay safe. Good night, thanks for the stream. Of course, yes, thank you guys. Take care, and I will see ya. Bye-bye.